All right, we are live, and welcome to What's Up with Laura B. Laura is our resident tarot reader, and this is kind of our slot here. Although next week we're going to go live on Tuesday night, so that we can get, if you're watching this in a rewind, we can get you a replay. Get those who are at work and otherwise indisposed during normal business hours here. So we're going to welcome Laura and go over what we do here. And welcome, Laura. Welcome to What's Up.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I see a lot of familiar faces or names. I don't see faces, but I see Mikkel is here and Millie. We have Karen, Jean Renee, and I saw somebody else up at the top. Who else was there? Lisa Marie. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. And our usual format is you can type a question in the chat that you would like me to answer using Tarot and Oracle. If you could, and thank you, Millie, for that. If you could post your question in all capitals, that way we don't miss it. That would be wonderful. I think everyone here knows me. And I will get started in just a moment with a group message.
All right, fantastic. Well, we welcome all of you here. If somebody could, Millie, or if somebody could put Laura's info in the chat, that would be blessed. I appreciate. I don't have access personally unless I pull up my laptop and try to get YouTube up here to get it to and type in the chat. But if somebody could do that, that would be blessed. Good afternoon, Chris. As well, if anybody wants to grab Laura's info and throw it into the chat, that would be blessed. So just for those who aren't watching, tell a little bit about what you do, Laura, outside of do our tarot here, your website and whatnot, and we'll get started here.
Okay. I read tarot, and I am also a Reiki practitioner. A lot of people like to say Reiki master, and that's fine. I don't really consider myself a master at anything. I think I know a lot. So that's about all with me. You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is at letspiritguide_. And my website is www.letspiritguide.com, where you can book readings or healings. You can also reach me through email at laura@letspiritguide.com.
And Henny, can you do us a favor and pin that to the chat, letspiritguide.com? I would appreciate if you can, or create a message with the link in there, and then we can pin that and keep flashing that for Laura, and of course her PayPal and stuff as well. So yeah, we're going to get Laura started here. So this week we've got Laura at 3. Next week we're going to do Tuesday night. So those who are just joining us here, we can get Laura to get a larger audience here. And so we'll get started. Basically, the format, Laura's going to go ahead and do an invocation here. Then if you have a question, please put it in the chat, but put it in all caps. I will flag it and then pull you up there, and we'll get you going. Once Laura's done, what Laura does, and then I back it up with either like Kuan Yin or somebody as well. And so we're going to leave it to Laura here, and I'm hiding in the background here to get started.
Okay. So I'd like to start with the Guardian Angel Tarot today, because we have a new moon, and I would like to see what blessings as a group we can expect from this new moon cycle. What blessings are coming into our life? I already have one card wanting to pop out. Oh, this is a nice message. I pulled the 2 of Water. And for the group, I see this has 2 meanings that are coming to me right now. As a group, I feel like we are forming partnerships, and these are going to be very close partnerships on a soul level. This could be something from our soul record that we have agreed to meet specific people in this lifetime during this time of awakening. And I see for others, that this could also be a romantic connection. But again, I see a very deep soul connection here. I see people working on a spiritual level with another who has the same goals, the same heart center. I see you being uplifted and working together. I see intuition, like you're going to connect with this person intuitively as well as external. I see also connected through your mind, through your heart and your soul. So as a group, we can expect either to meet that special somebody for some of us, or for most of us, I see this as a spiritual connection. This could go along with your soul business or partnership. I see very positive message for the group here as far as blessings coming in. And I'd like to look at an overall energy for this new moon cycle. And I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck and take a look at what the overall energy for this new moon cycle is for the group. Okay, I drew the card Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. And this is what the card looks like. And I see that as a group, we are all healing. We're healing internally. We're healing. I see us healing a lot of soul cycles. We've been through karmic. We've all had karma that we've built up through many lifetimes. And I see us healing a lot of that. And through that healing, I also see a lot of us stepping up and healing others. So we're taking what we've learned as far as self-healing and we're spreading that. And I see a lot of us receiving information from Spirit that we are healers. I see us being very connected. I'm feeling the top of my head, my crown chakra is opening up right now. So I feel like as a group, we're more and more connected to Spirit. And I see this healing energy is just flowing right through us, right through our center line into the earth. I feel a lot of us are going to be more connected with nature and with the land to spread healing. So for some of us, I feel like we're physically assisting others in their healing. And for some of us, I also see that we are assisting by spreading healing energy throughout the land. So take that however it applies to you, because I am seeing both. So I feel like some of this message will apply to some of you in the group, and some of the message will apply to others in the group. And I'm feeling like Spirit is telling us to really tap into your own inner guidance. That's where I feel like that, because I'm really drawn to my heart chakra. I feel like Spirit is saying, tap into your own wisdom and heal your heart. You really want to focus on your heart this particular moon cycle, because that whatever you can heal and whatever you can release is not only assisting you on your spiritual path, but it's assisting others as well. And I just want to get one more message for us as a group. I want to see, because it is a new moon cycle, what seeds are we ready to plant? What seeds are you ready to plant in your own life, but as a group, what seeds can we plant to help uplift the vibration of the planet? Let's get one card here. And I see this one wanting to come out. Okay, I pulled the Seven of Cups. And I see for a lot of us during this moon cycle, I'm feeling like this past energy that we've been experiencing has left us with a lot of choices and options as to how we want to proceed in our individual lives, but also as a collective, as a group on our spiritual path and our way forward. And I see that as a group, we've all been contemplating what is the best way forward, what will bring us peace and happiness in our own life, and how will that spread and extend to the collective. So what I'm seeing is the seeds that we're getting ready to plant this cycle is we're making decisions. We're gaining clarity on what is it that we really want and how we can move forward. So that's what I'm seeing for the group here. And I'm seeing that for some of us, this choice that we're getting ready to make, or this level of clarity that's coming through to us, is not something we've considered before. So Spirit's saying if we can really, again, go back to that heart, open up your heart, then we can allow that information to come through to us, and we'll gain that clarity and perspective on how best to serve ourselves, to serve others. So I see overall here, this is a very heart-centered cycle for the group. It's really going to be healing and focused on our soul and our heart. And that's what I have for the group. So let's see. Let's take a look at, not sure how far back I can go. I'd like to look at what questions people have.
All right. I've got everybody tagged here. So
Okay.
we'll start with the first one, and I'll throw it up onto the chat. Thank you so much, Laura. I've been feeling the same. It's been a lot of repair of my heart chakra, and I've probably centered up in the past 2 weeks more than I've centered up in the past 2 months, as far as my heart and just finding my center and finding that balance. All right, so let's see what we've got. Shannon Mary is first. We'll throw that up, and I'll spin it back to you there. So Shannon says, what can I expect in the month ahead?
Okay, very good. Okay, I'm going to start. I want to start with the Guardian Angel Tarot deck for you. And I'm just going to connect to your energy for a moment and see what you can expect for the month of October. Okay, I pulled the Justice card for you. And I see in this card the overall energy for you is going to be about balancing out karmic cycles. Anything from your past that has not seemed balanced or perhaps fair. I see a lot of fairness and justice coming in for you. I'm seeing success and expansion also. I'm seeing that Spirit is telling you, just want to pull this up a little bit. Yeah, balance. I see spirits telling you through your third eye, I feel, because I'm really drawn to my third eye here. I'm seeing that I want to go to your past here. Your past, you've been dealing with some situations that have felt heavy for you. And I see that it feels like this involves other people, because I'm seeing other people walking in, and that perhaps you didn't get the fairness that you deserve from certain situations. But what Spirit's telling you is all that is now, you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get the recognition. I'm also feeling like somebody owes you an apology. And I feel like that might be coming around. Maybe they won't give that apology to you. So I feel like this has to do with somebody else, situations involving other people, where maybe you weren't treated fairly. You may not get the apology, but what I'm seeing is that whoever has not treated you fairly is coming to realize that what has been done was not fair. And hopefully that makes sense to you. Because I'm really feeling this has to do with another person. And I feel like you have tried to stay strong, because Spirit's showing me like you are protected. They're showing me like some strength here. You're going to start coming into your own power and your own strength. And I feel that's your overall energy, but I want to look a little bit deeper into this as to what you can do to best work with this energy of justice, fairness, and balance. So let's get one card. What action could you take? Okay. And I drew the 9 of Fire for you. And in the traditional tarot, the 9 of Fire is the 9 of Wands. And this is like the wounded warrior card, where you've been fighting a battle. I guess I feel like you've had a lot of struggle. Like this, things just have not been fair. And through no fault of your own. So this action, this 9 of Fire, what Spirit's telling you is that you are protected and Spirit's working with you. Spirit's telling you that you're resilient and more prepared than you think you are. And what you can do is to continue to stand your ground, continue taking action forward, and not compromising your own beliefs or values for other people. So that's the action that I can see you taking to best use this and work with this energy, because you want to always go and flow with the energy. So this action you can take is just to keep going forward, steady. Don't compromise your values or your beliefs for anyone, and that you are protected and you will persevere. So hold that belief. And let's take a look at what the likely outcome is for you this month. Because I see you overcoming this struggle. That's what I see you overcoming mostly. I drew the star card for you. And the star is all about hope, faith, fulfillment. I see you in this star card. Let me show this to you. He's carrying these 2 barrels of water on his shoulders, but they're emptying. So I'm seeing this, your load getting lighter. I'm seeing this release. I'm seeing a lot of positive energy as your outcome here. This Spirit's telling you, just have faith. Have faith that everything will work out, and it will. Just hold that vision. And you can, I feel like my shoulders dropping. I feel myself getting lighter. So whatever this struggle is with this other person or people, I see things moving in your favor. And I see just the outcome as being whatever it is you were hoping would happen. I see that being fulfilled. So Shannon, that's what I have for you. And hopefully that makes sense to you. I wish you all the best. Okay, and she says, for sure, resonating, been years of many ups and downs. Okay.
All right. Shannon, we appreciate that. And St. John Main here, we appreciate that. If you have people in your universe who have been bringing you ups and downs, then you have to stay in your frame. So the biggest thing for you to do is, as Laura said, that she sees the energetics moving out, but do not lose track of who you are. The tighter you stay in your frame, the more you square yourself up within yourself, then and realize who you are as source love. Anybody's energetics, we can't say should not matter, but will not have as big an effect on your frame, on who you are and what you are wanting to accomplish in your universe. And remember, everybody is in their own universe. So what they are seeing or they are doing in their universe, and you are in yours. So you realize that there's that separation there. So whatever they are saying or doing, they're not in your field. They're not part of your universe. So you can, it's easier to go, whatever you are doing, I don't care. You can be over there. I'm over here in my frame. So I do what I choose, and you either accept it or you do not. But if you are having conflicted issues, or if you have been stuck energies, if Law is seeing that is moving out, then grateful, because they get that breath of fresh air into your universe there, where you can create much better for yourself. We are grateful. All right, let's see what we've got next. All right, thank you, Shannon. We appreciate it. And next, we do have a question here in the chat. Maybe you can quickly answer here from Karen Suki. She wonders if you do past life readings.
I do not. I have accessed the Akashic records, but not for other people. I just don't have that level of comfort yet.
Perfect. Copy went down the wrong way. All right. So the next after Shannon, then we're going to do is Jean Renee, and there we go. She wants to know if she has the connection to the Bermuda area. And when I got there on vacation, my body had a strange reaction. So maybe you see something.
Oh, okay.
Favor, an absolute favor to that.
And I want to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle for you, because I feel like, wow, that's, yeah, I feel my energy expanding as soon as I read your question. So I feel like you're on a journey, both physically and spiritually. So let's take a look at, do you have a connection to the Bermuda area? Okay, the card that I drew for you, and I've drawn this one a lot lately for this group. So I feel like, when messages repeat themselves, I always say that Spirit telling us, pay attention. And the card that I drew for you is Voyage of the Heart, which says love flows through you and to you. And what I'm seeing here, because I am seeing water, I see you very connected to water. And what I'm picking up on is that this has to do with our soul. It is my belief anyway. Our soul has lived many lifetimes in many places. And what I'm feeling for you is that this has to do with your soul having experienced this place in other lifetimes. Now, like I just said, I'm not an Akashic record reader, but I can tell you through the cards what I see. And I see you remembering. I see this as a place that brought you great joy and happiness, because I'm seeing other people around you. I'm seeing it, and I'm being shown like you standing in circle with a group of people is what Spirit's showing me. And I see the water, I see the ocean and waves, and I believe that you were connected to this area. So it was I think this experience that you had was you remembering your soul. And your soul, because I feel like this expansion, your soul wants to expand. It wants to connect with this place. So let's see what your soul is trying to tell you. So the card that I drew for you is Stepping into Power. Your soul is telling you that you have connections with other people and other places that you're meant to share. That you, and it says down here at the bottom that you are strong beyond measure. You have more, what I'm picking up on is that you have more of an impact on others than you realize. And this is a positive impact. That through your own, because being in that heart space, and that was a message for the entire group, through your own healing, because I'm feeling like this Bermuda, this energy that you felt, it can help bring you healing. I feel like Spirit is saying to you, connect with water, connect with any body of water, the ocean if you can, but even if it's just running water from your sink, is going to help you with your own healing. And through that, you're going to see yourself step out. Spirit's telling you, Spirit's telling you, take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid to share your experiences with others. Because I see your light shining around you, but I also see others coming in and being attracted to your light. And I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit for that. It's like being humble. I feel like being humble is beautiful, but it's okay for you to acknowledge that you are a very powerful being. You're powerful internally and externally. And let's take a look at what outcome you can expect through connecting, because I feel like you should be connecting with the water. I see that a lot. So what can you expect? Oops, here we go. So Spirit's telling you, I drew the card Solitude, and it says, in silence, peace prevails. So what I'm seeing is you taking this journey through your heart, stepping into your own power. And I see you taking time. I see you taking time by yourself. Like, I see you spending a lot more time in nature. And I'm feeling like this sense of peace coming over me. So if you've had this energy, how do I describe this? I feel like it's almost unsettled, that because perhaps you're not quite aware of what Spirit's trying to tell you, or what is happening, why you're receiving these feelings or messages from Spirit. I feel like that energy is going to settle. And I feel this, like this wave of peace comes over me. And that's what I see for you. So yeah, take time to explore these places and this energy, and then take time for yourself to allow yourself to reflect and reconnect with your own inner guidance and reconnect with nature. So hopefully that makes sense to you, and I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. Oh, okay. That makes sense. She says, I've been working on inner peace and healing my inner child. Yes. So you're stepping into your power then. By healing, you will step out.
All right,
And that's
fantastic.
for you.
Fantastic. All right, Jean, thank you so much. We are grateful. If you are finding in your healing that water is the greatest place to ground, we are grateful. Lai is absolutely correct. If you could get yourself to the ocean, we do not recommend you go down to right now. Do not go to Florida. Do not go to the north coast of Florida for the ocean. But if you can see the water, it is the easiest way for humans really to find their center. Either that or you go to where Josh is at the mountains and you fix your lower chakras. But nonetheless, Lai, you are very spot on. Now go to the water, Gene. You will find your center and you will ground. And if you belong where you think you belong in the islands there, then you will find yourself there. If your universe is meant to put you there, you're going to be there. Just follow your heart. You trust. If your guidance puts you there in the long run, then how beautiful a place to be. It could not be any better. All right. So, was able to get into the chat there just as the quick in. So I've got her Laura's info, which we will post in there, and I'll pin it from my phone or from my laptop once I get back over there. But next, let's see who we have next. We're going to the starred comments and see who we have. If my phone will be freed up to move, there we go. All right. So after Jean, we have Karen. And we know we can't do a past life, so she wants a general reading since we don't do past life reading.
Okay, so let's look at Karen, what you can expect for next on your journey. I feel drawn to the Sacred Traveler deck as well. Okay, Karen, I'm just going to connect with your energy for a moment. Okay. So Karen, the card that I drew for you is called Desert Passage. And the message is trust there's a divine plan. Because what I'm seeing happening with you is I'm feeling in my body like you've been spending a lot of time alone, reflecting, looking at how you want to move forward. But I feel like the landscape is bare. I'm feeling like, yeah, like I want to expand. So I do feel like you're wanting to expand, but you're not quite sure why as you step forward, as you take steps on your journey, why things are not working out the way that you believe they should. I see that what Spirit's telling you is trust that there's a divine plan. I see you moving in the direction of the light. And Spirit's telling me that not everything has manifested in your life the way that you would like it to, like these steps that you're taking. Things haven't come to fruition because I feel like there's a greater plan for you, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing greater. So there's something much larger that you're stepping into that you're unaware of at this time. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, continue to move towards the light, because the path that you are on is correct. But the outcome that you're expecting is going to be different. Spirit has a bigger plan for you. So hopefully that's making sense to you. Sometimes I think I'm explaining everything as I'm seeing and hearing Spirit. So yeah, Spirit tells me I am. Spirit says I made sense. So I'm going to go with it. I want to take a look at what action. I see you moving. I also see you moving through like an energetic portal. I feel like you've been receiving some energetic upgrades. Perhaps you've been going through this ascension process. And I feel like you're getting ready to step into something bigger than what you think you are. So let's see what action you can take to continue with this faith and trusting in the divine plan. Let's get one card. I see this one here. And this fits so nicely because I drew Desert Passage, which is trust that there's a divine plan. And then the action that you can take, the card is view from above. It says, get the big picture. So what Spirit's telling you is to zoom out for a moment, because I see you being very focused on your goals. I see you focused on what it is that you want to achieve. Because I'm seeing it in my mind. I feel like you've been in your head a lot, I believe. So Spirit's saying now it's time to zoom out and see what's happening around you. Take a look at how everything so far from your past leading up to the present moment into the future, look at how those things are connected. Look, Spirit's also telling me, look at how things have worked out for you. It's going to be about trust and faith right now. And just try to see the bigger picture is what I keep hearing. There's a bigger picture for you. And let's take a look at what you can see, perhaps the likely outcome for you. Okay, I see you clearing. The card I drew is Distant Thunder, and it says clear the air. I see changes coming for you. And I see you clearing out a lot of what's no longer serving you. I see you also being protected. So I feel like a lot of these changes are going to show up in your physical world. And you might look at them because I feel like I'm almost startled. And I don't want to say like they're shocking or negative, but surprising. So I feel like Spirit has some surprises for you. But what they're telling me is that you are protected, that this is off in the distance. And if you can come to your center now and start working on those things that you want to move out of your life, because I feel like I'm cleaning, like I want to just wash stuff away. Spirit's saying if you get yourself organized and work on them. So one by one, I'm seeing, because I'm seeing you pushing away all this clutter from your mind. I feel like they're more distracted. My cat's confirming yes. I feel like this is more around you. I see like these distractions is what I'm seeing. If you clear out these distractions, I see you being ready to pass through that portal. And it will be revealed to you why things have happened the way they have happened. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Yeah, I do. I see a lot of clearing. So this healing or clearing that you've been working on, I see things working out in your favor for you. So that's what I have for you, Karen. Literal clutter huge. Cat meowing was perfect. Okay. Thank you. So I'm sending you so much love and many blessings. I'm interested to see how this plays out for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Laura. Karen, do you not hear the cat? The cat answers your questions for you. Sometimes, Laura, you are backed up. You have Sekhmet sitting, little Sekhmet sitting there as well. So you got your answer. The cat validated Laura's amazing reading there that you are in the precipice. You are in your change. And sometimes we realize, we don't even realize we are in our shift until we shift out of it and we look back and go, oh my gosh, where am I standing? And what are these new energies? When you are shifting energetics, when you are coming through that portal, so to speak, as Laura said, and was agreed by her cat, that, yeah, you cannot, sometimes you are in a discombobulated space, so you are not sure what is really there. But when you come out, you will see the clearness, the amazement, and of course, mini Sekhmet over there saying that we agree. So all the cats on the planet Earth are just representative, smaller representative, the Lyrian energetics. So there you go. All right, so Sekhmet has been coming through this channel, so more Sekhmet energy. And we are saying, Karen, if you grab that Sekhmet energy and find your inner, you can put yourself through that tunnel just a little bit easier. All right. We are grateful, Laura. You are an amazing reader. We are thankful. All right. So next we have, thank you, Karen. We appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Next we have Nicole, and let's get her pulled up here. And why did Cain enter my life? That's what she's asking here.
Okay. I'd like to. Okay. The deck I'm drawn to for you is the Guardian Angel tarot deck. I feel like they have some message for you regarding this. Okay, let's take a look at the situation here for Nicole. I'm just going to connect with your energy for a moment. And I see one card right away wanting to come out. And the card that I drew for you is the Nine of Earth. And this is a lot about abundance and luxury. But what I'm seeing here is something to do with independence. And I'm feeling like a mirror. This other person that's surrounding you, I feel, is almost mirroring to you about your own independence. It's showing you an example of what you want to be. I'm seeing like the life that you want to create is being reflected back to you, is what I keep seeing. And I'm also seeing a rainbow here. So I see a lot of positive and happy energy surrounding this situation. I'm feeling in my body, I feel like this sense of peace. But I also feel like this person's been sent here really to teach you. And I feel like it's about teaching you about yourself. And I also see I see a lot of growth here. So I feel like this is a relationship that's meant to grow and expand. I see, yeah, a lot of like I do. My hands keep wanting to go like this. I feel like you're meant to grow and expand. But there's a message that Spirit has for you about slow and steady and taking your time. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is to allow things to progress. Try to allow them to progress naturally. Try not to get too hung up on what it is you would like to see happen, but to live each moment by moment by moment, enjoying each experience. Because I also feel like this light is shining around you and around this other person. So I feel like that's the situation here. And what action can you take to work with this energy? I have one wanting to come out right away. Okay. And this is, I drew the 7 of air for you. And this goes back to what I was just saying a second ago. Proceed. The word that keeps coming to me is cautiously, but I don't want you to take that in a negative sense, like where there's something wrong, because that's not what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is proceed carefully, slow and steady. Be aware of your surroundings. I feel like Spirit's saying, be aware of everything that's going on around you. I feel like this is someone who could take your energy and not intentionally, but could take your attention and focus and take your energy and leave you wondering. Yeah, I feel like leave you wondering where you stand. So Spirit's saying take it slow and steady. Be aware. Don't allow somebody to take all of your focus or to take your power, because I feel like maybe you've lost yourself in relationships in the past, and Spirit's just Yeah, spirit's just wanting you to be aware so you don't lose yourself. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Because I see you being maybe a little bit I feel like your heart chakra is really open. Like I feel like you're giving. You're very giving. And I feel like if you're not cautious, people might take too much. And I don't feel like this is somebody who's doing this intentionally. But I feel like because your heart's so big, you could be taken advantage of easily. So Spirit's saying, just be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. And let's take a look at the likely outcome with this relationship. If you go slow and steady and proceed with caution. Ooh. 2 wanting to pop out here. I drew the King of Air for you. And I feel like this is a positive outcome, but I also feel like it's one that's going to take time. So the King of Air is telling us that this connection, what I'm feeling for you is that you're connected more intellectually than you are. So Spirit's saying enjoy that intellectual part of the relationship. This is someone who is challenging your mind, challenging your beliefs, helping you to grow, helping you, again, when I go back to the beginning of this reading, to see yourself. So I feel like you're learning a lot from this person. Yeah. So take it slow and steady and see with each interaction, what is this teaching you? I feel like this person has been sent into your life to teach you something. And I believe it's to teach you about yourself, for you to learn and grow. And that's what I have for you, Nicole. So I wish you the best, and I'm sending you so much love.
All right. Thank you so much, Laura. Nicole, we are grateful you are here. And Laura, there's not much Saint Germain needs to back up with what Laura is doing, because she is very thorough with what she does. She is very good at her reading. But yeah, slow down. If somebody is in your universe, it is your job to figure out why that being is in your universe. So for your end, it is to slow down and see more into the relationship itself. Why is that person there? What are they trying to mirror to you in your universe? What are they trying to show you in your universe? And what are you missing that this person came into your universe to show you? Do not think of people just as somebody's in my universe, so I have a friend. But there are also, yes, you may have a friend or whatever, somebody showing themselves in your frame, or popping up, so to speak. The question is, what are your energetics that are bringing that in, and why? It's your job to figure that out. Saint Germain does not know for each individual. You would. Why that person is showing up in your frame, and what is the meaning of that, and why you need to look into your frame and your universe to see what is that energetics that person is mirroring for you, and what can you learn, or what new are they trying to teach you about the energetics. Maybe it's not always about what you need to learn that you are currently. It's maybe you are learning something new, so you get new energetics into your universe. And then you have to learn something to be a better person, a higher vibration than you currently are. So they help to lift you up into a better space. So we cannot say, but Saint Germain's definitely slow down. Like Laura said there, slow down, and you will see. But all right, we are grateful. All right, so I'm just going to go. We got Angela. Mikhail left a message that yes, you can certainly have a reading there. Mikhail, you would be before Michael with your message, but we just need in all caps there what you would want, a general reading or what have you. But and then Michael, of course, we got that as well. Michael, thank you so much for being here. And to all who are coming in, welcome. And please like and subscribe and hit the bell. But big thing is like so that we can get into the Al Gore rhythm. You know, Al Gore doesn't have much rhythm. And Tipper Gore tried to take away all the music, but nonetheless. All right, so let's see what's started here. Who's next? After Nicole, we have Angela. So there we go. I would love a reading, and I guess just if you have anything specific, Angela. Otherwise, we'll just do a general reading there, but it's going to be up to you, Laura.
Okay. I feel really drawn to the Work Your Light Oracle deck for Angela. I feel like Spirit has a message for you about utilizing your gifts. I feel you have, I mean, we all have gifts, but I feel that you have some gifts that you're meant to share with others. So, Angela, I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle for you and see what's coming up next for you. I have one card wanting to come right out. Okay, so I drew Akasha, and the message here is your guidance is divinely guided. So what I'm seeing for you, Angela, in this card is, well, Akasha refers to the Akashic records. I see Spirit is if you haven't already been, but I feel like you have. Spirit is telling you, work with the Akashic records, that your gifts are on a soul level, and you can connect with that, and you can see what it is that you are most meant to do in this lifetime. I'm also seeing that Spirit's already guiding you, that because I see you ascending, like I'm climbing stairs. I see you going upstairs, like accessing the Akashic records, whether this is through your dreams or if you are consciously doing this. But Spirit wants you to continue because I see that you have, and I feel my hands a lot. I'm thinking Spirit's telling you, like, healing, working with your hands. You're healing yourself and you're healing others. I feel like you're in my head a lot. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages through dreams. I don't know if you've been writing them down, but Spirit's coming to you to let you know that all these signs and synchronicities you're getting is them, and it is to point you in the right direction. So let's take a look at what action you can take. I see a card coming out right away. So, Angela, what Spirit's telling you is align your life. A love reading. Okay, I can do that. Let's continue with this message, and I will pull love cards for you. Spirit's telling you, align your life. I feel like your energy is being pulled in different directions. And it's like, because I feel like I'm in my head a lot too. There's demands because I feel like I'm being pulled over here. I feel like my energy's here. I feel like I'm going this way. but I'm almost feeling like there's no time for Angela. There's a lot being demanded of you, and that happens in life. But what Spirit's asking of you is to look at what is not. Take a look at the things that are not aligned. And I want to write. It's like I want to write. So I feel like Spirit's telling you, write them down and ask yourself, what is one thing I can do to change, or which one of these can I change? What is one small step I can take in the direction of change to move more in alignment? And I feel again like this Akashic records, like dealing with the Akashic records and healing, because I feel there's a lot of healing. Like you're meant to heal yourself, but I see you having healing energy to help others heal. And my hands again, I don't know if you practice Reiki at all, but Spirit is showing that you have healing energy that can assist others. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying, like, get back to your center, because this going in so many directions, your energy being pulled in so many directions, even if it's just 5 minutes a day for yourself, I feel is going to be big for you to start to move more in alignment. And you wanted to take a look at love, so let's do that. I want to see what is happening with you with love. I'm feeling like this in my heart chakra, this cool energy. I feel almost like Spirit's telling me you're feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, I feel like as far as love, you're looking to reconnect. So let's see what your guardian angels have to tell you about that, Angela. I see this one wanting to come out. So Angela, this is a positive card. I pulled the Ace of Earth, and aces are all about new beginnings. So I feel like what's happening is your Spirit saying there will be opportunity to reconnect. Because I feel it, and I see, also I'm seeing like butterflies. And but what I'm hearing also is Spirit's telling you like this self-love is what's going to create these opportunities for you to have romantic connections or loving relationships with others. To start with this self-love. But I do see new opportunities coming in for you to connect with. As I feel like there's a significant other, but I feel like you've been apart. And this could be due to lack of time. This going back to this other card, this message that I got for you with aligning your life. I feel like you've maybe drifted apart because so much is being demanded of you. I feel like it's more of a time thing. And I feel like tiredness, fatigue in my body. Take advantage of every little opportunity you have to love yourself and to even just spend time with, because I feel like you already have a significant other, because I see somebody with you, But like I said, I feel like you've not been close, if that makes sense to you. And let's see what is most likely the outcome here. This one. Okay, and this, I drew the Dreamer, which would be like the Fool card in the traditional tarot. And this, again, is a new beginning. And I see you almost like being, like, to reconnect with that self-love and that inner child. I see like Spirit saying, reconnect with your inner child, to have fun, to be carefree. And I see children around you. So perhaps through your own children, it will create that level of change and wonder and exploration for you to get back to loving yourself. I feel like there's a connection there. But I do feel, I feel a new beginning for you. And it goes right back with, and I haven't been showing people their cards, I'm sorry about that, but it goes right back with this Ace of Earth, where I said new opportunity, and then this is a new beginning. So I feel like, as far as loving yourself and loving others, I feel a new beginning for you. So Angela, that's what I have for you, and I'm sending you so much love and blessings and abundance. And believe in yourself. I feel like believing in yourself.
All right, Angela, we are grateful, and another spot on amazing reading by the amazing Lara B. So, Angela, we got two messages yet, and we are not going to bring in Sekhmet, but we got two messages from the cat, of course. The cat will answer our questions with Lara and her amazing psychic cat. So, Lara's cat, and we wrote it down here. When you said you need to go in a different direction, Lara, you know your cat meowed, right? So we are going to go with that. And you had stated most of the reading was about about Angela moving in a better direction for her energetically. So your mini Sekhmet totally agrees with you, and we are going to agree with what you said and the cat meow. Also, when you said Reiki, that maybe some doing Reiki and centering yourself, the cat agreed, and you do Reiki as well online. So if you want a Reiki session there, Angela, Lara's prices are amazing. And our website we have been posting, we will post again. It is pinned to the comments as well, but we will repost that. There's our Instagram, which has everything. So you can go to the Instagram and click on letspiritguide.com. And Angela, the cat agreed, the Lyrians agree that you, Sekhmet, right, mini Sekhmet, that you should have some Reiki, and that you should be moving. You are moving in a different direction. So keep the energetics up. Do not allow old energetics to come into your frame. It's very easy when you have moving into new energies to fall back to the comfortable old energies. And then you do not move forward, because the new movement forward is always new energetic. So it's always going to be different. Different is not always the easiest thing for us. Change is not always the easiest. It's the best, usually, but not the easiest. So from your universe there, we're going to go with what the cat said there. And keep going in the different direction that you are going in. Lara's cat. Lara and Lara's cat. It's the two in duality work really well together. And then Reiki. Lara does Reiki online. We are highly recommending it. Yeah, it's very inexpensive. And you know our website, letspiritguide.com. There you go. All right. So next we have, thank you so much, Angela. Really, we appreciate it. And if I mixed anybody up, I apologize. We have Miko, Michelle, and Margaret. You're all lined up, and we will make sure everybody who has put in there does get a reading. So if I missed you there, and sorry for any of the mix-ups there, I certainly do apologize. So, all right. So next we have, all right, Mikhail, and let's see what we've got here. We can get the pulled up here real quick. Bear with me. All right, there we go, Mika. All right, so there we go.
Okay. Hmm.
Are we going through another dark night of the soul? Favorite that you're not, but if you are, then savor to
What?
it.
Yeah, I feel drawn to the Guardian Angel tarot deck for you. So let's take a look at what your guardian angels have to say. I'm feeling already, I feel like you have spiritual helpers with you. So this dark night of the soul. So the card that I drew for you is the Chariot. And I'm what I see here is you being lifted up. I feel that you've gone through, yeah. Like, is this a very spiritual card? And I feel you're connected with my hands keep wanting to go up and up and up. And you're connected with the spirit realm. And I feel like it's been an awakening for you. I feel you've received a lot of energy, because I'm feeling a lot of energy go through my body. You've been experiencing some energetic upgrades. I also feel like you've been experiencing some healing on a cellular level. And what I see is this is victory. This is a victory card for you. So what I see is you've been going through some darkness to get to the light. So I do see, yeah, like this, because I'm lifting up and then I come back down. It's like what Spirit's telling me is you're healing and you're also ascending. You're ascending on a soul level. And that affects our physical body, these energetic upgrades. And you're awakening. And then there's that integration period. But sometimes during that integration period, we can feel a little off if we're not feeling supported in our physical life, or if we're not grounding enough. We can feel off balance. And this ascension can, an awakening can be tricky. So I do feel, yeah, because I do feel like you have been, I don't know if I want to say dark night of the soul, because when I think what dark night of the soul to me could mean something different to you. When I went through dark night of the soul, there was one that was very agonizing. And I don't feel that for you. There are some dark night of the soul that maybe they're not as intense, but I'm not sure. So I don't know that I want to say it's dark night of the soul, but I do feel the energy that you're feeling. I feel that there is some darkness, there is some uncertainty, there's some integration that needs to happen for you to continue to ascend and move into the light. But what I see is you are ascending. You are overcoming this. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And I want to take a look at what action you can take to integrate this energy, to ground into these upgrades that you're receiving. Because again, the Chariot card is your it's putting the dark and the light together. It's integrating the two, and it is victory. See the sun wanting to come out. So what I pulled for you is the Three of Fire. And what I see is I feel like Spirit saying your ship is coming in. So what's happening to you with this ascension and then darkness that you're moving through? What Spirit is telling you is to focus on that vision, that where you want to go, that will best serve you. And they just want you to know that you are, because I feel your angels around you, that you are supported, that there's growth. I feel a lot of growth for you. But to continue to focus on, I feel like this like healing. I am still feeling a lot of healing energy going through my body. Focus on what you want that to look like, and feel it like it's already happened. And I think that will help to move you through this energy. And I read your comment here, I have support at home, and that's wonderful, because I think feeling supported and grounded, like really grounding this energy is going to help you. Yeah, I do. I feel a lot. I feel, and you're probably feeling this, that you feel the energy, you feel the changes moving, and yeah, just allowing them to pass through you. And I see a lot of light. I do. And I see calm waters ahead for you also. Let's take a look at what the likely outcome is for you. I see things moving quickly too. So I do feel like this, if there's any unsettled energies, that it won't last. I see you moving through this darkness quickly. And what's the likely outcome for you? I see balance and change coming into your life. I feel, and this goes back to that first card that I drew for you with the Chariot, where I said it's about balance, it's about putting the dark and the light together. So I do see balance for you. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like what Spirit's saying is everything in moderation. Like allow yourself time to work and then rest. Work on, because I feel like this has a lot to do with healing. I'm still feeling like you're going through a lot of healing. Allow yourself to go through the process and rest. Whatever action you're taking, whatever steps you're taking to achieve your goal or your vision, allow yourself to do that, and then allow yourself time to rest. And I see things coming back into balance for you. I feel like any dark energy or heavier energy is over here. It's moving away from you. It will be in your past, and I'm seeing the light over here. And usually when on my right side, Spirit's telling me this is your future. This is the outcome. So I'm seeing the light over here. So I feel you moving into this. And yes, shadow integration, because healing is about showing, exposing, shining a light on the darkness. And whatever those shadows are, yes, you can integrate them into your being rather than pulling away from them or seeing them as something negative or something to fear. Acknowledge them, integrate them into your life. And I see your cup is being full. Like any energies that you feel were depleted, I feel them as being replenished. So all is moving in your favor. And you're being spiritually guided. I feel a lot of what's happening is on a soul level as well, something your soul signed up for. And your higher self in the universe is really guiding you through it. So I'm wishing you the best, sending you so much love and healing, and hopefully this reading made sense to you. I do see a positive outcome for you.
All right, Mikael, thank you so much. Yes, it seems like, Saint Germain here, when you are going through a shift, you are going up, right? But it can seem in the beginning like you are going into another dark night of the soul. As Law has said, that when you are shifting like that, your energetics can seem like you are going to fall backwards, but you are not. You are actually integrating, as Law has said, that your shadow and your light and your dark, and you are seeing that you are starting to move. So that can get scary, and you might think, I'm going to fall backwards. But you are not. You are not falling backwards. And do keep this in mind. If you have already gone through your main dark night of the soul, for Josh was 5+ years. And so if you have gone through that darkness, the heavy darkness, where you're up at 3 a.m. and you are crying and whatnot, you do not go through that again. Your second level, if you had another dark night of the soul, you would already have beaten through those heavier energetics. And it would be like you are just like, when you go to, you have to clean the bathtub once, but then every time you clean the bathtub, you just have that little pink ring of slime, and you clean it up, it takes 5 minutes. That is what you are looking at. It's cleaning up what's left, the rubble, so to speak, shoveling the sidewalk clean. But you have already done the major work. You had the avalanche of emotion already. So do never fear that you're going to go backwards and you are going to be months of sitting around in the dark and it's going to go back into the hell, so to speak. But it is not. You will never go back that. You have done that work. If you have not done that work, then it's in front of you. But if you have done that work, then you won't go back through it like that. Your next round, if there's another round, Josh has had a few rounds, will be much more conscious, much more awake, and you have much more control, so to speak. Because the first time, so you are not in much control. You are just crying, and it is that grand purge, right? But now you will be more focused, and you will be able to focus your energy. So if you are going through that, realize, just progress with your intentions to move forward and allow your universe to smooth out what is needed, what is left. All right, we have 2 more, and then we are going to be complete. And so next we have Michael here. And here we go. Here's Michael. He said, Mr. Floyd and Laura, I am searching. I'm sensitive to energy and wondering what my angel spirit guides can tell me about what I am specifically picking up on as it pertains to my colleagues at work in the situation.
Okay. Yes, I think the guardian angels definitely have a message for you here. And I just want to connect to your energy for a moment. And let's take a look at what's going on in this work situation. I have one wanting to come out right away. Okay. What I drew for you is the Two of Earth. And what I see is, in my hands immediately want to start going like this. I see you trying to balance not only your own energy, but the energy and expectations of people around you. So I feel like things, yeah, it feels a little out of balance. It feels like you're trying to juggle this, and perhaps more is being, I feel like others have expectations of you beyond what would be considered your normal role in this situation. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is I'm putting one foot in front of the other. I'm seeing like Spirit saying, just stay in your own lane. Yeah, they're telling me stay in your own lane. That this energy around you, feel it over here. It's not about you per se. Because I feel like some people outside of you, it's like they have expectations. And that's for them to work out. That's what I'm feeling. Because I see also around you, like your own energy is very positive. And I see things are calm. I do see things changing, but I feel like right now it's a balancing act, and just stay in your own lane. Don't allow other people's energy to affect you. And I want to let's look a little deeper into this. What you're picking up on. Yeah, I feel like what you're picking up on is other people's expectations. And that's not about you. Because what's really expected of you, I see you doing, because I see the positivity around you. And I see the calm waters. So let's look at what action your angels would like you to know you can take to work with this energy more. How to stay in balance. So I drew the Six of Water for you. And I feel Spirit is saying to focus on what you have accomplished. To stay focused on the growth. Because I see like your role in this situation. Yeah, I feel like I believe I said this to somebody before, that sometimes people might take advantage of you. They can take advantage of your energy. And I feel like what Spirit's telling you is to stay centered, for one. I feel like they're saying stay centered in yourself, in your own energy, but to also acknowledge all your accomplishments, acknowledge the job that you are doing. And I see this, I see these clouds moving away from you, because I do feel like, yeah, this energy that you're picking up on from your colleagues, I feel it feels kind of heavy, like they can leave you feeling pressure. I feel like, yeah, I feel like people are putting pressure on you. And I see Spirit, it's like Spirit saying, turn your back on that. It's almost like they want your attention over here, and Spirit saying, look over here. Look here instead. Look towards the light. Look towards you, your power, your accomplishments. And that will help you to move I feel like move it away. I feel like the dark clouds will lift, and I'm feeling this more positive energy coming in. And I want to look at, how do I see things changing? Okay. I feel it could be a little bit challenging for, I have to tell you what I see. It could be a little bit challenging for a while. Well, I don't want to say a while, because I don't feel, I drew the 7 of fire, and fire energy, we know fire moves quick. In the near future, it could be challenging. But what Spirit's telling you is stand your ground. Don't allow others to throw you off balance. It will change. It will change when you allow. Really, what we have to allow is the energy to pass. But stand firm in your power. Just stay determined. Focus, again, focusing on what you have accomplished, focusing on what you can do. And that's going to help this energy to shift. Because again, I see, like, over here, the dark clouds are over here, and the light is over here in your future. So I do see this moving, but it could be challenging. And the thing is, when we stand up for ourselves, or when change is coming, people resist change. And if your coworkers have these expectations of you, and they're used to doing things a certain way or treating you a certain way, and then you change that, they become resistant. And Spirit's saying, just be strong, be determined. That's not about you. Unfortunately, we do absorb that, but stay focused on that positive side, that stay focused on your accomplishments and what you are able to achieve. And I want to just draw one last card. Let's see what you can expect if you allow this to play out. If you focus on the positive, stay determined when people throw things at you. And what I mean by throw things at you is they're heavy or negative energy. So let's see. See this one coming up. Okay. So I do see a positive outcome. I drew the 9 of Earth for you. And this is about abundance, contentment, things being fulfilled. I see things working in your favor. I see growth. And in this growth, I also see it as personal growth. But I also see you perhaps stepping away. I see you stepping away from others, doing things more on your own or in your own way. But I see this abundance. I see that. I see things working for you is what I see. It's like you're going to be, you will be rewarded for your efforts, for the steps that you take, you will be rewarded. And I see you being rewarded in a big way. Yeah, I feel like it's, again, Spirit's telling me like this isn't about you. This is what other people have created. Stay centered, stay in your power. Don't allow them to, just be determined. Don't allow others to take your energy away. And this will work itself out. So that's what I have for you, Michael, and hopefully that makes sense to you. And I wish you all the best here. And I'm sending you so much love and blessings.
All right, Michael. Thank you, Laura. That was amazing. We got more from the cat again. So we are going to go with your secondary reader there, your cat, who's bringing up good points as well. So when you are saying to be more positive, your cat replied. So we are going to go with that as well, the mini segment there. So be more positive. Remember one thing, when you are in work and you are becoming of the light, you are going to be brighter than most. You are going to be the brightest light bulb in the room. And if you are a brighter light bulb than all the light bulbs you are hanging around with, if you shine brighter than those you are standing in the meeting with, so to speak, guess who gets the target of their lower energies? You do. Unfortunately, that's how it works in this universe. So if you are... Ooh, there we go. We got a phone call. We can that. So there we go. We are back. So sorry about that. But nonetheless, this is the great thing about StreamYard versus anything else. You don't lose the system. If you get a quick phone call there, you just end the phone call. So nonetheless, Michael, if you are the brightest light bulb in your office, or you are brightening your light bulb, you are a 40-watt light bulb who is becoming a 60-watt light bulb who is on its way to a 75-watt light bulb, so to speak, you are going to get energetics you do not like in the office. You are going to get people who are going to challenge your energy, who are going to challenge you, and are going to see you as a threat to that darker, lower vibration. So waking up in an office setting is not the easiest. Just grateful for Josh, who's working from home, so it made it easier. But from where you are, you have to allow for those energetics to be, and you have to become the strongest light in the room. You have to stand in your frame, as Laura was saying, and the cat agreed that you have to be firm in your power. We got an agreement from the cat, and when you are shifting your light to be strong, the cat agreed as well, and you change. You have to allow for the circulation around you. You have to be that strong light in the middle. So the cat agreed with all of that. And we agree with the cat. And Laura's assessment of Laura is amazing. So really, it's about finding your frame at work. And while they are dishing their dirty energetics, I mean, this seems dirty, but the energetics at you because you are shining bright and you are freaking them out, most likely. Awakening at work is fun because you get to freak everybody out. You get to come in more happy each day, more centered, more grounded, and they look at you like, what is going on in your universe? Who pissed in his Cheerios? Or why is he so happy? And you just bring out that darkness in them even more, right? Because your happiness, it's a conflated universe, but your light brings out the darkness and what's frustrating in others because they see you bouncing into work and you are like, They're like, what is going on with this person? And it brings up that darkness. And then they throw energetic dots at you. You might get extra TPS reports you have to be responsible for. And you might get another boss coming your way just to pick out your energetics because you are the happy Harry of the office, so to speak. So keep that in mind, but spot on there, Lara. All right, so the last one we have, and sorry if it got mixed up a little bit, but I think we got everybody here, is Margaret D, and we're going to go ahead and get her.
Okay. Whoops, you're on mute, Josh.
Next big change coming up for Margaret at work. There we go.
Okay. So Margaret, I'm just going to connect with your energy for a moment, but I really feel drawn to the Sacred Traveler deck. I feel like you've been on a soul journey, I feel. I feel like you've been doing some inner work. I feel like you've been doing some clearing and releasing. So I want to take a look at what is the next big thing. Let's get one card for Margaret. I see one wanting to come out here. So the card I drew for you is Fellow Travelers. Support is all around you. And what I'm seeing here for you is I see your soul tribe. I see connections. I see you making connections with other people. And maybe that, I believe it was the first card that I pulled for the whole group, applies to you. It could be a specific person. I feel for you it's more than one person though, but I feel a significant relationship in your life, someone that can help you on your journey. Because I feel you moving. Yeah, I feel a lot of movement for you. I feel you moving, and it's not a straight line. I feel your life has taken a few, I guess, twists and turns. Maybe some unexpected events have happened for you. And I see like the past, you started out on this journey alone, but I see other people who are like you moving in alongside you. I feel you finding your tribe. That I keep hearing that. I also feel you standing out. I'm seeing you. Yeah, because my hand wants to move. I feel like you're being led, but you're leading others at the same time. I feel you're being led on this amazing journey. I feel new people. My cat's over here confirming. He was a little soft that time, but he did say yes. I feel new people coming in for you. So as far as your next big change, I think you're going to see changes in your close circle. These could be, I feel like they're very your soul tribe. I mean, they could be people that help you. I don't know if you're working on something to do with career or business, because I feel like you're wanting to present something to others. And I feel like some of the significant contacts could be somebody that helps you with that. And let's take a look at what action you could take to work with these fellow travelers. Mm. Get out of my mind for a moment. See this one wanting to come out here. Okay, so the card that I drew is overcoming obstacles. And the message here is you can overcome anything. So what I see on your path is, it's like you're walking along the path and then there's something in your way and you're not sure how to get around it. And what Spirit's saying to you, because I feel like you've been feeling blocked, and perhaps that's why you've been working through, where at the beginning of the reading I told you I feel like this clearing and inner work, and you're clearing stuff out. What Spirit's showing me is that continuing in that direction will help you to overcome these obstacles. And as you overcome these obstacles, you're building more confidence, I see. And you're going to start attracting what it is that you want into your life. You're going to attract this soul tribe that I speak of. So your belief, your determination, Spirit's saying, stay determined and believe in yourself. And you can look back on the clearing that you've already done, the inner work you've already done. And that will help you to raise your vibration. It will help you to keep going forward when you start celebrating your wins. Every win, everything you overcome is a win. So just continue that belief, continue overcoming, and know that you can. I mean, Spirit's showing me that what may seem like huge obstacles are really, you can overcome them with moderate effort. It won't be great difficulty for you. Let's take a look at the likely outcome for you. Let me see this one wanting to come out. I see a lot of happiness as your result. I see you focused on, I see you moving towards light. I see you focusing on higher, because I keep wanting to go higher vibrations. I see a lot of this movement. Like you're pushing away all that seemed heavy, all that seemed out of alignment. I see you pushing a lot of that away and just focusing on being in this higher vibration. And I see that happening for you. It's like, yeah, I'm lifting up, you're lifting, you're ascending. And what Spirit says here is open your heart to joy. whatever brings you joy, whatever fills you with passion, that's the way you should be moving. And that will be the outcome for you. This heaviness, because I feel like there's one or two more things that you're working on to overcome. And you will, in your vibration, you're going to feel much lighter, more uplifted. I also feel you. I'm feeling something else here. I feel you like receiving a lot of energy. I feel you like floating. So this, whatever you're working on, I feel like that weight is being lifted off of you. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. And yeah, that's what I have for you, Margaret. And she says, resonating with it all. Okay, that's great. I do see so much, so much more uplifted. I do. This reading leaves me feeling happy and light. So that's a good positive outcome. And sending you so much love and so many blessings, and all the best to you, Margaret.
All right. Thank you, Margaret. That was, thank you, Laura. That was awesome. We have Jared Huda in the chat with us, and he's getting ready to take a sovereign journey there. And so tonight, when 6:30 Eastern, it'll be like 6, 7, 8:30, I believe. If that's correct. If it's not, let me know. If it's either 6 or 6:30. So it'll be 8:30 Eastern time. It's in the community page there. Join Jared for his fire homa. All right. So Margaret, Saint Germain and Mother Isis theory. What we are seeing here is that new people are coming into your universe, dearie. We are grateful that new people are coming into your universe. And so you are going to make big changes in your universe there. So do keep this in mind, Margaret, that we are with the cat. When you are meowing to be strong, right? You have to be strong, and the cat is agreeing with you to be strong in your universe. And of course, the channeling, the reading, we should say, went past far, far, far. And when we are going past far, 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 that means you have angelic support. The far, far, far is the number that we are watching you. And if you see far, 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 and you're going into something that is important in your universe, and you know that we have your back. Mother Isis has your back. I have your back. Archangel Raphael will have your back as well. You do not need to call on us or anything else. We are there for you when you see the far, far, far. So in your case, then, your reading, you will last for a reason, because you got the far, 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 crossed over the far, far, far. So from your end, and as Laura is saying that she's seeing your universe expand, and she can see that. She would see expansion or contraction quite easily in your universe. So from your end, and we get meows on the expansion as well. So little mini segment that agrees with that. So we are going to state that La is spot on. We are seeing the expansion in your universe. You have to accept that expansion into your universe, though. Do keep that in mind, that you have to keep the expansion going in your universe. You have to allow Father's new energetics to come in, and do not block it with your old energetics, or do not feel you are not worthy of whatever is coming in. And La is seeing you are getting a new soul tribe. So remember attachments, though. Just keep that in mind when you are getting new people into your universe. Be sure to work with yourself and not to get attached to what is new in your universe, but to be grateful for what is coming in and find the balance from what you didn't have to what you are having now, and to be grateful for that. And so there we go. And we are hoping that you can see Jared Huda at the fire homa tonight as well. So there we go. All right. So I'm back. But so Jared, thank you so much. We will see you at the fire homa tonight at 8:30. That would be Eastern time. And Laura, Thank you. Anything you want to add here? We're out of readings there, so we've cleared the deck, and this has been amazing. And Laura, thank you. You anything you want to add there? We'll let you close this out here.
I just want to thank everyone for being here. Your presence and energy here is the reason that this show continues. And I wish you all the best. I think it's important that we remember that first message that came out today. Stay in our heart that we are healing. Healing is happening. Allow yourself to heal so you can heal others. It's a new cycle, and I wish you all the best. Sending you so much love and positive energy. And once again, thank you for being here.
The thanks is all ours, Laura, really. You grateful to have you as part of the family. Jared, happy birthday. If I didn't mention it on Sunday there. Let everybody wish Jared a happy birthday there. He is getting ready to take a sovereign journey there and see the world, so to speak. And so join him tonight. Couple updates on the channel. Next week, we've been doing this at 3 o'clock Eastern on Monday. So next week, we're going to have Laura at Tuesday Night Live. We're going to have Laura featured on Tuesday Night Live so we can get a bigger audience, break things up for Laura and Tuesday night as well. This Tuesday, somebody in the chat was asking about an Akashic record reading. We are going to have Viviani on this Tuesday night. She reads Akashic records, so all you basically have to do is show up, and she can pick off your energetics there and go into your scroll, so to speak, and answer what may be percolating in your head there, so to speak. So yeah, look forward to that. But next Tuesday we'll have Laura on at 5 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock, 4 o'clock West Coast. And join Jared at the Fire Homa. I put a link for Jared's Fire Homa in the community page. It's my community post for today, and I will be there. So actually, I am going to Jared's Fire Homa, so I will be in the chat there. I'll have my phone up and in the chat, but I'll be actually live at the Fire Homa there with Jared. Grateful that I was invited and that he's that close. And so thank you all, and we just continue forward there. Laura, again, thank you so much. We're really grateful for what you do, and
You're welcome.
fire, absolute fire. And please check out Laura. Again, everything is in the links posted here, but Laura's Instagram, which has everything there, is the Instagram at Let Spirit Guide, or letspiritguide.com would be her website. There we go. And links to everything right there. So please, Laura's prices are beyond fair. And if you need a reading, if you're needing some energetic work, if you're trying to see what's going on in your not too distant future or field there, please connect with Laura. Our website, letspiritguide.com, and www, or Laura at letspiritguide.com if you want to send her an email, and she'll respond to you pretty promptly. And her prices are incredible. Thank you again, Laura. We appreciate you, and we will see you hopefully in the dawning, of course, but the next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Again, with What's Up with Laura, which will be on Tuesday Night Live. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much, everybody. And Jared, welcome again, and thank you for being here. Thank you. And all of you guys, we appreciate it. Chloe, and everybody who had a reading there, thank you. We will see you all tomorrow in the dawning. And if you did not check it out, Isis or Kuan Yin is posted. And I also posted, I went through the Rocky Mountains over the weekend and did a drive in the country through the mountains for fall. There we go, fall drive. And so that's up and posted as well. So if you want to see some fall colors, that's posted. But love you all. Thank you, Laura, again. And everybody, check out Laura's website and her work. And we will see you guys in the next.